season replays, fantasy drafts, ultimate creative leagues, and what if tournaments. It's Coffee Cup Games with the coach, DKM. Hey, this is Coach DK. We are finally here, Game 7 in both the American and the National League to figure out who's going to play in the Diamond Cup. That's what we call the World Series. In the American League, Chicago won the first game, lost the next 3, found themselves down 3 games to 1 against the number 7, the Cinderella team, the Buffalo Bulls. But Chicago bounced back in Game 5 and in Game 6, and now at home have a chance to win it. In the National League, it was a matter of the home team holding court until we got to Games 5 and 6, where the away team ended up winning. So St. Louis in Game 6 won 14-9. They forced a Game 7 in Brooklyn, where the number 1 seeded Brooklyn Superbas are trying to make the Diamond Cup as the number 3 St. Louis Cardinals. They're hoping to be able to advance. So let's check out today's game. And our first game today will be between the number 7 Buffalo Bulls and the number 1 Chicago Invaders in the American League. So we're going to be doing Game 7 in the American League Championship first. On the mound, so we're going to see Dan Kerwin, the southpaw. He started 32 games for Buffalo. He went 13-13 with a save and had a 2.76 ERA in the postseason. He has played in 7 games. He started 6. He's only 1-1 though, but does have a very good 2.88 ERA. For Chicago, they're sending the best pitcher probably during our replay, Jack Cotole, the right-hander. He went 19-10, 7 saves, and an unbelievable 1.26 ERA. In the postseason, he's been almost as dominant. He's 5-0 with 1 save. He has a 1.85 ERA in 6 games. He's only allowed 29 hits in 49 pitched, including 16 strikeouts. And here are the starting lineups for both Buffalo and Chicago. You can pause if you want to take a closer look. But for Buffalo, they're going to be leading off with their center fielder, Getman. Then Atherton, their power hitter, who has 3 home runs, 14 RBIs. He's playing second base and batting second. Schreckengoss, the catcher's batting third. Halligan, the right fielder, hitting 4th. Julius Knoll, the left fielder, hitting 5th. Hallman, the shortstop, hitting .338. He's going to be batting 6th. Carey, the first baseman, leading the team with 15 RBIs, is batting 7th. Doc Andrews, the third baseman, batting 8th. And the pitcher, Dan Kerwin, batting 9th. For Chicago, we're going to have Padden leading off. He's the second baseman. Frank Isbell, the left fielder, is going to be batting 2nd. Sugden, the first baseman, batting 3rd. Shugart, Chicago's power hitter with 3 home runs and 12 RBIs, batting 4th. Wood, the catcher, hitting .357, batting 5th. Hartman, the third baseman, batting 6th. Dummy Hoy, usually the leadoff man, has been struggling in the postseason. He's batting 8th, hitting only .219. And Sheeran, the right fielder, hitting only .207, mainly playing for his defensive reasons, is going to be batting 8th. And Jack Cotole, the pitcher, batting 9th. But before we go any further, I'm going to ask you guys, take a second, just like the video, subscribe to the channel. Hey, as you're watching this, leave a comment. Really like to see what you guys have to say. If you don't agree with the decision, you think I should have done something different, if there's something you just want to add, always like seeing that kind of stuff. But now, let's jump into the action. All right, here we are. Southside Park 3 in Chicago. Jack Cotole on the mound. Getman at bat, and here we go. And the first batter, Getman, is going to hit a single in opposite field to Isbell. He's going to be on base with the single. Here's Atherton. He's going to try to bunt, but he pops it out. And that is a poor effort, as that's going to be 1 away. Here's Schreckengoss trying to hit and run. And the ball goes to Padden at 2nd, who just takes the easy out at first. Getman gets the 2nd on the hit and run. So Buffalo trying to play a little bit of small ball. Here's Halligan. Halligan hits a ground ball to Sugden at first base, and that's going to end the inning as we now go to the bottom of the first. Kerwin, the southpaw, on the mound facing Padden. He's going to line out. That's going to be 1 away. Here's Frank Isbell. Frank Isbell hitting .323. He's going to rip a single to right field. He's going to be on base as now we get a guy on, and Isbell's going to try to steal. Out! But he's going to be thrown out at 2nd. 2 down, and now Sugden is up. Sugden needs a 1 to 12 for a double. He gets an 18, so it will be a single. Unlucky that we didn't get that stolen base, as that probably would have scored a run. Here's Shugart. Shugart hitting 304 is going to ground out back to the pitcher, and that's going to end the inning. As Chicago gets 2 hits, but doesn't get anybody past first base. And now we go top of the second. Jack Cattol, one of the best pitchers in the major leagues during our 1900 replay. He was one of the top win pitchers. He had the highest or lowest ERA. He has second highest in strikeouts. He led the league in shutouts. And he is now going top of the second as Julius Knoll grounds out, and that's going to be 1 down. Here's Holman. He's a 1 to 8. He's going to get a 20, so that's not even close. He's going to line out 2 down. Here is Carey, the first baseman, hitting 313. He needs a 1 to 3. He doesn't get it, so it'll be a little blooper to Sugar to short, and that will be a 1-2-3 inning. Chicago Invaders trying to come back from 3 games to 1. Here's Wood hitting 357. He's going to line out the first. That's going to be 1 out. Hartman, the third baseman, hitting 324. He's going to be strikeout, as Kerwin gets his first strikeout and his 5th in the postseason. And now we got Dummy Hoy up, usually our leadoff man, been struggling, and he's going to be strikeout, as Kerwin gets back-to-back strikeouts in the bottom of the second. Top of the third, Doc Andrews, the third baseman for Buffalo, hitting 246. He's going to draw a walk, so he's on base. And now we got Kerwin. Surprised that they don't let him try to do a bunt, but he's going to rip a single, and that's going to put runners on the corners with no outs. Getman, top of the order. He's 1 for 1 with a single. He's going to hit a ground ball to first base. It's going to be a 3-6-3 double play, but Andrews does score on that, as Buffalo takes an early run, one of the few runs you're able to get against Jack Cattol, the right-handed pitcher for Chicago. Atherton's now up. He's got nobody on base, 2 outs, and he's going to ground out the second. He's going to be 0 for 2. That's going to end the inning, but Buffalo does get a run to take an early lead. Sheeran, the right fielder, hitting only 207, has really struggled. He's going to hit a fly ball to right field. That's going to be 1 down. Now we got Jack Cattol, the pitcher. He needs a 1 to 8. He gets a 13. Unlucky, as that's going to be a fly out to Halligan, and that's going to be 2 down. Patton is up. He's going to hit a fly ball to center fielder, and that's going to be the 3rd out. After 3 innings, we have Buffalo leading 1-0. Both teams have 2 hits, and neither team has committed an error. Top of the 4th, here's Schreckengoss. He grounded out the last time. This time he's going to rip a single, so he's going to be on base leading off the inning, and now Halligan's up. He's going to hit a fly ball to Sheeran in right field. That's going to be the 1st out. Julius Knoll, the left fielder, is up. He's going to hit a fly ball also to Sheeran, and so that's going to be 2 down. Next up will be Hallman, the shortstop, hitting 333. He lined out his first time at bat. He's going to draw a walk, so that'll put runners on first and second with 2 away. And now the first baseman carries up, who's hitting 308, has 15 RBIs, but he's going to pop out the Hartman as we get out of that one. Bottom of the 4th, we need to do something here. Frank Isbell's up. He got a single, his first at bat. He's going to hit a ground ball to Atherton at second. That's going to be 1 down. Here's Sugden. Sugden hitting 315, singled his first at bat. He's going to get his second hit of the game, as he's now on first base. And now Shugart hitting 300s up. Shugart, the power hitter for us, he's going to rip a single to left field. We're not going to risk going to third with the short throw, and Julius Knoll has a decent arm. Runners on first and second. Our catcher, Wood, is up. He's he might be leading our team in average with hitting currently 349. He's going to draw a walk. Yeah, bases are loaded. 1 out. Hartman, third baseman, up, hitting 319. He's got 10 RBIs. He's going to line out the second, so that's going to be the 2nd out. And now we got Dummy Hoy up to bat. He's 0 for 1. He's going to hit a ground ball to Holman, who's not that good of a defensive player.
Denied.
But he does make a good play here, as with the bases loaded, Dummy Hoy grounds out the short to end the inning. Top of the 5th, Doc Andrews. He drew a walk his first time at bat. He's going to hit a ground ball to Hartman. He's got good range. Whoopsies! But he doesn't have the best of glove. He drops it. As Andrews gets on base, Kerwin, the pitcher's up. He got a single his last time at bat. He's going to hit a ground ball to Patton. He's going to fling it over to short, but they're not able to turn the double play. And so Kerwin is now on first on the fielder's choice. Getman up. He's 1 for 2. He's going to hit a fly ball to Sheeran, who seems to be busy the last couple innings. And now that's 2 down. Atherton up. He's hitting .316 in the postseason. He's going to hit a ball up the middle. Sugar's going to have to make a play. He's got good range. Not the best of gloves, but he does get there, and he is able to make the play, as that's going to be the 3rd out. Bottom of the 5th. Kerwin going against Sheeran. Sheeran's going to hit a ground ball back to Kerwin. That's going to be 1 away. Here's Jack told the pitcher he's going to hit a fly ball to center field. Doesn't hit it very well. Getman's able to get to that one easy, and that's going to be 2 down. Now we're at top of the order with Patton, and Patton's going to hit a fly ball to center field. So this is a pitching duel for sure, as Kerwin has only allowed 4 hits, and Jack told, though giving up a run, has only allowed 3 hits. So Schreckengoss, top of the 6th. He's 1 for 2. He's hitting 300. He needs a 1 to 3. He's going to get a 7, so it's going to be ground out to Hartman. That's going to be 1 away. Here's Halligan. Halligan is going to hit a ground ball to Hartman. Hartman's able to make this play, and that's going to be 2 down. And now Julius Knoll, the left fielder, is up. The left-hander needs a 1 to 3. He gets an 18, and that's going to be a 1, 2, 3 inning as we go into the bottom of the 6th. Frank Isbell, 1 for 2, hitting .333 in the postseason. He's going to hit a fly ball to right field. Man, that 3 column looked pretty good. He just was not able to get the right roll, and that's going to be 1 down. Sugden, 2 for 2. He's got 2 of the 4 hits. He gets his 3rd hit of the game. Another single. See if we can get him around the bases this time, as Sugar hitting .310 is up. And it looks like Schreckengoss cannot handle the wild pitch by Kerwin. Sugden on second, 1 down. We got Shugart and Wood, 2 very good hitters are up to bat. Shugart is going to hit a fly ball to Getman in center field. He is an average fielder. He does make the play. It is deep enough, and Sugden is able to go to 3rd. So over the 2nd inning in a row, we have a runner on 3rd base. Wood, the catcher, is up. He's going to line out to carry at 1st.
Bruh.
And I believe for the 2nd game in a row, Wood is injured. And so we're going to have to make some defensive substitutions and replace Wood. So we're going to bring in Steve Brody to play left field going to take the batting spot of Wood, who got injured. Sugden is going to move from 1st to catcher. Frank Isbell is going to move from left to 1st. Top of the 7th, Jack Cotole, still allowed 3 hits in 6 innings, is now going against Holman, the shortstop. He's hitting .333. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. He's going to fly out to right field, and that's going to be the 1st out. Carey, the 1st baseman, he's popped out twice. He's going to get a single, the 4th hit of the game, as Carey is on base with 8 and 9 hitters coming up. Doc Andrews hitting only .241. He's going to hit a ground ball to Patton at 2nd. He's got very good range and is going to be able to be a double play. Bottom of the 7th. Hartman is up. 3rd baseman hitting .314. He is 0 for 2 today. He's going to draw a walk. Something definitely we need. And we're going to try to attempt the steal. Not able to get a good steal. We're going to go ahead and let him hit. See if he can do anything. And he's going to line out the 2nd. That's going to be 1 out. Here's Sheeran. Sheeran's going to line out the 1st. That's going to be 2 down. And now the pitcher, Jack Cotole, is up. It is going to be a pass ball. So Hartman is on 2nd. We have a tough decision. I say we go with Jack Cotole.
Idiot.
And he's going to line out. So 3 straight lineouts to end the inning. We go to the top of the 8th. This would be a good time for you guys to comment. Should I pinch hit Jack Cotole with 2 outs and a runner on 2nd base, even though he's only allowed 4 hits through 7 innings? Or do we go for the offense right there? I'd like to hear what you guys would have done in that situation. But top of the 8th, Kerwin is up. They're going to let him stay in. He needs a 1 to 3. He gets a 19. Not surprised by that, as Kerwin has only allowed 5 hits and still has a shutout through 7 innings. Top of the order, here's Getman, the center fielder. He's hitting .303 in the postseason. He's 1 for 3. He's going to be 1 for 4 with a line off the 3rd. That's going to be 2 down. Here's Atherton. He usually is hitting, and he does get a hit this time with a 2-out single. He's on first base, and now Schreckengoss is up. Schreckengoss is going to hit a single. So back-to-back singles, runners on first and second. And Halligan's up. He's hitting only 233. And he needs a 1-5. He doesn't get it. It's going to be a ground ball to Patton. And they're going to get out of that one, even though they get 2 straight singles with 2 outs. So we now are bottom of the 8th. Chicago trying to come back from a 1-run deficit, not able to produce much offense. We have the top of the order up. Patton hitting 288. Needs a 1-2. He gets a 4. That's going to be a fly out. 5 more outs left for us to be able to make a comeback. Isbell, he's 1 for 3. He's going to pop out to Atherton at second. Ouch! And now Frank Isbell is actually injured. So we're going to have to make another switch at the end of this inning to be able to replace him. Our second injury of the game. Sugden is up. He's hitting 333. He needs a 1-3. He gets an 8 as he grounds out to Andrews. So Sugden finally is out. And we're now going to go into the top of the 9th with Buffalo holding on to a 1-0 lead. McFarland comes off the bench to play right field, and we move Sheeran to first base, who has not played first base for Frank Isbell. So, top of the 9th, Jackatold trying to make sure that Buffalo does not get any more runs. Julius Noel is up, and the left fielder rips a single to lead off the inning. And now here's Holman. He's a 1 for 8. He's going to get a single as Julius Noel gets the third. Carey is up, the first baseman. He's hitting 313 in the postseason. He bunts. And Sugden, a very good defensive catcher, throws the ball in the dirt. As the run scores and Carey gets on first base, still no outs. Here's Doc Andrews. He's going to hit a ground ball to Patton. He's able to go turn a double play with Shugart and Sheeran. So that's going to be a 4-6-3 double play, 2 outs. Hallman is on third. Kerwin is up. He's going to...
Fatality.
It's going to be a wild pitch as Buffalo scores their second run of the inning, and now Kerwin with nobody out needs a 180, gets a 20. So we are going to be down 3 runs. Buffalo 3 outs from advancing to the Diamond Cup. The Cinderella team may pull off the third upset. They've upset the 3 seed. They've upset the 2 seed, and they are 3 outs away from upsetting the number 1 seed. Frank Shugart, the shortstop, hitting a fly ball to center field to lead off the 9th inning. Getman going to have to make a play. He does, and that's going to be 1 away. Here's Brody. We brought him in after the injury. He's going to pop out the short. That's going to be 2 down, and it's going to come down to the third baseman, Hartman, hitting 314. He's going to line out the short. And Buffalo advances to the Diamond Cup, the number 7 seed, as Dan Kerwin pitches a 5-hit shutout. Unbelievable. Well, we know who's in the Diamond Cup from the American League. The number 7 seeded Buffalo Bulls upset not only the number 3 Indianapolis Hoosiers, not only the number 2 Kansas City Blues, but they also upset the number 1 seeded Chicago Invaders. So a shocker in the American League. But who will Buffalo face? Will they be facing the number 1 seeded Brooklyn Superbas or the number 3 St. Louis Cardinals? So it's Game 7 in Brooklyn. It's number 3 St. Louis Cardinals, number 1 Brooklyn Superbas, to determine who's going to represent the National League in the Diamond Cup. So with everything on the line, here's who the teams are going to send. For St. Louis, they're going to send the best pitcher in the major league during our replay, Cy Young, the legend. He had 31 wins, by far the most in the major leagues. He went 31-11 with 3 saves. He had a 2.54 ERA. He started 37 games, and he led the league with 126 strikeouts. In the postseason, he is 2-0 with 0 saves in 7 games. He has started 6 and has a 4.13 ERA. For Brooklyn, they're going to send their own Hall of Famer, Joe McGinnity. He went 21-13 with 1 save and a 3.86 ERA. In the postseason, he is 3-1 in 6 games and has a 2.54 ERA. He has started 6 games, including 3 complete games. Each team has 4 Hall of Famers in their lineups for today's matchup. St. Louis has been led by their 3 outfielders during the playoffs. Their lineup will be McGraw, the third baseman Hall of Famer, leading off. Keister, the second baseman, will be batting second. Jesse Burkett, the Hall of Fame left fielder, will be batting third, hitting .361 with 18 RBIs. Mike Donlin, the right fielder, has 8 home runs and 29 RBIs in the playoffs. Hedrick, the center fielder, is hitting .347 with 9 stolen bases. You can see their 3, 4, 5 are their outfielders, and that's the heart of their lineup. McGann, the first baseman, batting 6th. Bobby Wallace, the Hall of Famer, struggling, hitting only .224. He'll be batting 7th. The catcher, Krieger, batting 8th. And Cy Young, the pitcher, will be batting 9th. For Brooklyn, they are being led by their 3 Hall of Famers primarily. Everybody else, except for Jimmy Sheckard, seems to be struggling. So here's their lineup. Joe Kelly, Hall of Fame third baseman, hitting .397. He's leading off. Jimmy Sheckard, the left fielder, he's got 9 stolen bases, 13 RBIs. He's in left, batting second. Willie Keeler, Hall of Famer, hitting .406 with 17 RBIs, batting third. Daly, the second baseman, batting fourth. Huey Jennings, the first baseman, Hall of Famer, hitting .361 with 5 stolen bases and 13 RBIs. Fielder Jones, center fielder, batting sixth. Duke Farrell, the catcher, batting 7th. Bill Dolan, the shortstop, batting 8th, and Joe McGinnity, the Hall of Fame pitcher, will be batting 9th. And in case you forgot, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, always appreciate it. Now, let's jump into Game 7 from the National League Championship Series. All right, so it's a cold, bad day at Washington Park 2 in Brooklyn as Game 7 gets ready to kick off. Joe McGinnity, the Hall of Famer, going against John McGraw, the third baseman, Hall of Famer. So let's get started and let's see what happens. McGraw hitting .302 in the postseason is going to lead off with a pop out to Kelly at third base, another Hall of Famer. So that's going to be 1 away. Keister, the second baseman, hitting .316. He's going to line out to Kelly, who's been active so far in the first 2 batters, and that's going to be 2 down. Here's Jesse Burkett, another Hall of Famer. He's going to rip a single to Keeler, a Hall of Famer, in right field, and that's going to put a runner on. Mike Donlin, the power hitter, 8 home runs, 29 RBIs. He's going to hit a fly ball to right field. That's going to be 3 down. And that's going to end the inning as we now go into the bottom of the first. Joe Kelly's up, hitting .397 with a home run, 12 RBIs. He's going to hit a ground ball to short to Bobby Wallace, Hall of Famer, and that's going to be the first out. Here's Jimmy Sheckard, the left fielder. He's hitting .305. He's going to be strikeout as Cy Young, Hall of Famer, gets the strikeout. 2 down. Willie Keeler, Hall of Famer, hitting .406 in the postseason. He's going to be strikeout as Cy Young gets back-to-back strikeouts to end the bottom of the first. Here we go. Top of the second. Hedrick, the center fielder, hitting .347. He's going to hit a ground ball back to the pitcher. And that's going to be 1 down. Here's McGann hitting .376. He's going to hit a ground ball to Kelly at third. Kelly doesn't have the best range at third base. And he's going to drop it as McGann gets on base with the air. Bobby Wallace is up. Hall of Famer, hitting .224. Definitely been struggling in the postseason. He's going to hit a ground ball to Daly at second. He's got okay range. And he's going to be able to turn a double play.
Brilliant!
So that's going to take care of the error by Kelly, and that's going to end the inning. Bottom of the second. Daly is up. He's hitting .260. He's going to have a play behind the plate. Krieger throws his mask, and he's able to get it as he picks up the ball, throws it to first, and that's going to be 1 down. Here's Huey Jennings, Hall of Famer, hitting .361. He's going to hit a ground ball to Keister at second. That's going to be 2 down, and now Fielder Jones is up. Center fielder hitting .228. He's going to hit a ground ball back to Cy Young. Cy Young drops it, but able to pick it up and gets it to first just in time. That's going to be 3 out, top of the third. Lou Krieger's up, the catcher, hitting 254. He's going to pop out the second. That's going to be 1 down. Cy Young, the pitcher's up, hitting 177 in the postseason. He's going to line out to Kelly at third. That's going to be 2 down. And now, top of the order, John McGraw's up. He needs a 1-3 and doesn't get it. He gets a 16. That's going to be the 3rd out. But a possibility for a home run there, but doesn't work out. So we are now bottom of the 3rd. Brooklyn still yet to get a hit. Duke Farrell's up, the catcher, hitting 244. He needs a 1-7. He's going to get a 9. So that's going to be a lazy fly ball to Keister, and that's going to be 1 down. Here's Dahlin, the shortstop, hitting 190. He's going to hit a ground ball to Keister, a second. 2 down. And now the pitcher, Joe McGinnity, is up. Joe McGinnity's going to hit a fly ball to left field. So after 3 innings, the score is still 0-0. So Keister, the second baseman's up, hitting 312. Joe McGinnity, he needs a 1-2. Anything else will be a single. He gets a 13, so that's going to be a single. So the second hit on the day for St. Louis. Now Jesse Burkett, the Hall of Famer, is up. He's hitting 370. Keister gets a good jump. He's going to try to steal. He gets there easily. And now that's going to be a runner on second. No outs. Jesse Burkett, 1 for 1 with a single already. He's going to hit a ground ball to Dahlin, who's got great range, but not the best glove. Whoopsies! And his glove fails him, as it's going to be an error, the second error on the day against Brooklyn. They now have runners on the corners with no out. Mike Donovan's up, the power hitter, hitting 329, 8 home runs. He's going to line out the second to Daly. That's going to be 1 down. And now Hedrick's up, hitting 342, as mentioned in the pregame. The outfielders, 3, 4, and 5, are the guys who've definitely been carrying the team. Hedrick, the center fielder, hitting 342. He's going to hit a ground ball to Dahlin. Again, Dahlin, great range, not at the best glove. Whoopsies! As it's going to be the second error against Dahlin.
You're killing me, Smalls!
So the run is going to score. Burkett is going to be on second. Hedrick now on first. So 2 errors in the inning, both against Dahlin. McGann's up. Trying to see if they can get a good lead. They do not. McGann's going to line out the Daly. So that's going to be 2 down. Now we got Bobby Wallace. He needs a 1-9. He gets a 1. He's going to go to Fielder Jones in the outfield. It is shallow enough that they're not going to try to run. So the bases are loaded for Lou Krieger, who's 0 for 1, hitting 250. He popped out his first time at bat. He's going to hit a ground ball, unfortunately, to Dahlin, who's already got 2 errors in the inning. But this time, Dahlin comes through, making the crucial out. But St. Louis scores a run in the top of the 4th, leading 1-0. It's top of the order. Joe Kelly, the third baseman, hitting 391. Brooklyn being led by their Hall of Famers. Here's one of them. He is going to hit a ground ball to Wallace is short, a Hall of Famer, and that's going to be 1 down. Here's Jimmy Sheckard. He's hitting 300. He's going to, unfortunately, probably make an out, and it will be as it's a pop-up, and Krieger, the catcher, is able to take that one in. And now Wee Willie Killer, who's hitting even 400 in the postseason. He's going to rip a single, and so he's going to be on base. We're going to try to steal with 2 outs. And Keeler's not only able to take second, he's able to take third on the bad throw by Krieger. So runner on third, Daly's up. Second baseman is going to rip a single against Cy Young. The second hit against Cy Young. And so we finally get a run in, but though it's unearned, but now we have a runner on first. Tied the game. We're going to try to see if he can steal. Daly able to steal second. Huey Jennings up. Hall of Famer, 355, 13 RBIs. He's going to hit a fly ball to Hedrick in center field. Hedrick, a pretty good outfielder. Great range, decent glove. And Hedrick's able to make the play with runners stranded on first and second. But after 4, we do tie the game with a run in the bottom of the 4th. Entering the top of the 5th, Cy Young, the pitcher, is up. He lined out his first at bat. He needs a 1-3 for a single. He gets a 5, so it's going to be a second line out. John McGraw is up, the third base Hall of Famer. He's 0 for 2. He's going to rip a single, so that's going to be a runner on. And now Keister's up. McGraw going for second, and he gets there, as he's going to be on second with 1 out. Keister's up, hitting 321. They're going to try to steal again. And McGraw steals second and steals third, bringing our infield in with 1 out. Keister lays down a bunt.
Oh, come on!
A suicide squeeze, and that's going to score McGraw, who got on base, stole second, stole third, and then on the suicide squeeze, he's going to score, giving St. Louis the lead 2-1. Jesse Burkett's up. He's going to hit a ground ball to Kelly at third, and that's going to be the third out. But St. Louis regains the lead, now lead 2-1. Fielder Jones is up. He's hitting 224. He's going to pop out the first. So besides our Hall of Famers, our batters have been struggling in the postseason. Now Duke Farrell's up. He's hitting 239. He's going to be strikeout. Third strikeout for Cy Young. And now Bill Dolan hitting only 186 is up. He's going to draw a walk, so at least he gets on base. We will try to see if we can steal here. He gets a good jump, and he's going to steal second. This game has had a lot of stolen bases. Joe McKinnedy's up. He's hitting 235 in the postseason. He's going to line out the short. So that's going to be the third out, and in the inning with a runner stranded on scoring position at second. Sixth inning, St. Louis at bat. Score still 2-1. Mike Donlin's up. He's going to be strikeout. First strikeout of the day for McKinnedy. Hedrick is up. This is their best part of their lineup with the outfielders. Hedrick's up. He's going to rip a single. He's over 2. He does have an RBI on the air. So he's on first. Now McGann is up. He's hitting 267. He's going to be hit by a pitch. So run it on first and second. Bobby Wallace, the Hall of Famer, is up. And it's going to be a passed ball. Infield is in. Bobby Wallace hitting 232. We'll go ahead and pitch to him. And it seemed to be a bad mistake as he rips a single. The play at the plate
Save!
is not going to be in time. Knocking in 2 runs. So now St. Louis leads 4-1. Wallace trying to get a good lead. He does. So he's going to steal second. Krieger now up. He's going to hit a ground ball to Dallin at short. They're going to make the play at second, so that stolen base saved them from the double play. Now Cy Young's up. He's going to hit a ground ball to Daly at second. But St. Louis in the middle innings have scored 4 runs and now lead 4-1. Brooklyn, Joe Kelly, top of the order. He's going to hit a ground ball to McGraw, not the best defensive player.
Sloppy.
He scoops it off, but the throw pulls McGann off the bag. So Kelly now on first. We definitely need some runs. Jimmy Sheckard's up. Jimmy Sheckard is going to hit a fly ball to Mike Donlin in right field. He's got okay range. He's probably the worst outfielder defensively, but he is able to make the catch. Now We Will at Killer's up. He's 1 for 2. He has a run. He's going to hit a ground ball to Wallace for a 6-4-3 double play. So the Ayers and Cy Young's pitching seems to be the difference. Top of the order for St. Louis. Here's John McCraw. He's going to hit a ground ball back to McKinnedy.
Dummy. Yeah.
And McKinnedy's going to make an error, the 4th error of the game. And they're going to try hit and run. It doesn't work as Donlin throws it to second for the fielder's choice. So Keister's on second. And now Burkett is going to pop out to third base to Joe Kelly. That's going to be 2 down. And now Mike Donlin, the power hitter, is up. He's over 3 today. He's going to hit a ground ball back to McKinnedy. That's going to be the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th, Brooklyn trailing 4-1 in Game 7. Daly hitting 269. He's going to hit a ground ball to second. And Cy Young continues to confuse the batters. Huey Jennings, Hall of Famer, is up. He's going to hit a ground ball to McCraw at third. And now Fielder Jones is up. The center fielder, he's going to be strikeout. Man, Cy Young is just overpowering us. Top of the 8th inning, St. Louis still holding on to their 4-1 lead behind Cy Young's amazing pitcher. Hoping to add some more runs in the top of the 8th. Here's Hedrick in 347. He's going to hit a ground ball to Dale. That's going to be 1 down. Here's McGann. He's 0 for 2 today. He's hitting 267. He's going to line out the 3rd to Kelly. 2 out. And now Bobby Wallace, who's struggling in the postseason, has 2 hits and 2 RBIs today. He's got 1/3 of the hits, and he's got half of their RBIs. He's going to ground it out there short, though, so he'll be 2 for 4, but that's going to end the inning. Brooklyn down to the final 6 out. Here's Duke Farrell, the catcher. He is 0 for 2, hitting only 234. He's going to line out the short. That's going to be one down. And now we got Bill Dolan. Bill Dolan, 0 for 1 today. He does have a walk, hitting only 186. We are going to let him hit, though, because he does have a pretty good card. He's going to draw a walk, so that works out for us. So he's going to be on first. And now we have Joe McGinnity up. And now we are definitely going to need to bring in a pinch hitter. All right, so we decided to bring in Deacon McGuire. The catcher, he's hitting 261 in the postseason. He does have 4 RBIs and 23 at-bats. We're going to go ahead and try to steal real quick with Dolan. Not able to get a good lead. So we're going to let Deacon McGuire swing away here. Pitch hitter. He's going to hit a single to right field, so this plays out for us very well. As Dolan's going to slide on over to third base, so that'll put runners on the corner with 1 out. And now we're at the top of the order where we have our Hall of Famer, Joe Kelly's up. Though he is 0 for 3 today, he has gotten on base. He is hitting .379 in the postseason. This is possibly our best chance to score with only 1 inning left. He's going to fly ball to center field to Hedrick. Hedrick has an incredible arm. We're still going to go ahead and try to score.
He's safe.
And it works. We are able to get the run as Dolan scores from third on the sacrifice fly. Deacon McGuire on first. All right, so we decided to bring in Smith. I think it's Al Smith to pinch run. So we're going to go ahead and try to steal here. He does get a good lead, and he's going to get all the way to third base on the in-errant throw by Lou Krieger, leading Jimmy Sheckard up. He's hitting .290 with 13 RBIs. He's got 2 doubles, 2 triples, but he's going to ground out to Keister.
Denied.
And that's going to end the inning, as now we need to find a relief pitcher. All right, so we decided to go with Harry Howe, our relief pitcher. He has got a 1.56. He's got 2 saves. He's got 2 wins. We need him to shut down the St. Louis attack, giving us a chance in the bottom of the 9th. Krieger's going to be the first guy he's going to face. He's going to ground ball to Dolan. 1 down here, Cy Young. I would imagine they're going to let him hit. They are. He's going to hit a fly ball to right field as he's done about 3 hits in the entire game. And now John McGraw at the top of the order. He's up. Hall of Famer is going to get a double with 2 outs. So hoping to get a 2-out rally here. So he's on second. And now Keister's up. He is hitting .316. He's 1 for 3 with a sacrifice bunt, the squeeze play. And he's going to get out. So that's going to end the inning as now we go into the bottom of the 9th. Last chance for us, Brooklyn, to win this one. Wee Willie Killer is up. 1 for 3, hitting .403. Our best hitter in the postseason and during the regular season. But Cy Young with a huge strikeout. That's going to be 5th strikeout for Cy Young. Daly is up. He's 1 for 3 with an RBI. He's going to hit a ground ball to Wallace to short. So the Hall of Famers are taking care of business for the Cardinals. And now we send our own Hall of Famer, Huey Jennings, at .344. He's got 3 triples, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Cardinals, chance to win it. Brooklyn trying to extend it. 1 more hitter.
You're out.
And Huey Jennings hits a ground ball to Keister at second, and St. Louis is going to advance to the Diamond Cup, beating Brooklyn behind impeccable pitching by Cy Young. Well, there you have it. Game 7. Buffalo ends up winning on the road, and St. Louis ends up winning on the road. So we have our championship teams for the Diamond Cup. We got the number 7 seeded Buffalo Bulls taking on the number 3 seeded St. Louis Cardinals. So both number 1 seeds drop in the championship series. Never would have saw this one coming. St. Louis isn't too much of a surprise. They do have a bunch of Hall of Famers. Cy Young obviously leading the way in the regular season as well as in the postseason, having a great game in Game 7. So who knows what's going to happen from here. But coming up, we're going to have the All-Star Series, and then we'll have the Diamond Cup or the World Series. Until next time, this is Coach DK. Have a good one. Bye.